Hey, what's up, everybody? And on YouTube and in the world, it's another day in the stock market. Happy holiday season to everyone. I hope everyone is safe, okay, and responsible and productive. And we having another conversation today that's very important. You will receive some knowledge today about what I'm going to explain to you. Okay, I'm going to walk you through the process on the way you should get this money. Okay, we're going to talk about Chinese candlesticks today. Okay, according to patterns, resistance, support. Before we do that, I need y'all to do one thing, and that's the bump and grind against that like button, baby. Bump and grind, ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. You feel me? All right. So moving forward, I want everybody to understand this is what's going to make your money. Okay. Now I'm going to try to be brief about this, but I'm going to explain to you in a way that you will learn today and you will understand and have a great knowledge on how the stock market work, on when to go in and exit. All right. So entry and exit. All right. So I'm going to explain to you about today. First and foremost, I'm going to explain to you about the Tay method, the trend, the area of value, and entry. All right. So that's trend, area of value, and entry. Now we got May, okay, which is the market, area of value, entry, and exit. All right. So I want y'all to understand that's Tay and May. All right. So according to the patterns and the candlesticks, now I want y'all to understand. Now we have here, I'm going to first get into the green and the orange, or if the orange or red, whatever you have your colors on or whatnot. But the green is open, okay? So that's a buyer. And the orange or red or whatever is a seller. So the green starts opening at the bottom, all right? I'm going to show you these pictures as we go along. Orange or red opens at the top, all right? So it's vice versa. It's on both angles. So I want y'all to understand, now we have the wick. The wick is the pointy things, which is the candlesticks. You know, when you use the lighter and you light the firecracker and boom, and it blow up. That's the wick. So in most cases, if you don't see a wick, it's a full strong closure. It's a strong buy or sell. Okay. Now we have weak rejections and we have strong rejections. Okay. According to the wick, if you see a little stem coming out, that was considered a weak rejection. Okay. If you see a long stem, rather is at the top. If it's at the top, that's a high rejection. And if the stem is hanging from the low, that's a low rejection. Okay. So if y'all got that, the way that work. Now, I want y'all to understand we have the hammer, okay, and we have the shooting star, okay? So the hammer is considered a bullish with a low rejection. It's bullish with a low, strong rejection, okay? The shooting star is bearish with a high rejection. Y'all follow me? Okay. So these stems is rejections, okay? I want y'all to understand that. Now, moving forward, okay, just so I can remember everything, we have the graveyard. Actually, we're going to start with the dragonfly first, okay? So we have the dragonfly, and we have the graveyard doji, okay? So these are dojis. The dragonfly is with a strong low rejection, okay? And the graveyard doji is a strong high rejection, okay? It's a powerful high rejection that took place, okay? So now what happens is, the way that work, now we're going to get to the morning star and the evening star, okay? So we have a morning star chart, okay, which means that the star is pretty much at the bottom on a rise to the top. Now we have the evening star chart, okay, which pretty much the star is in the middle at the top. Now, The star is at the bottom because it was an open and a closing right away. And the mix of two buyers and sellers open and closing on the same level. Okay? So for instance, we have pretty much an open buyer. That open, boom, closed. And closed right there. Then we have a close, when it came down, we have a evening star, a morning star, excuse me, which in the middle, rised, is on his way to rise. And then we have another seller that comes in and it closes at the same time. And it's vice versa with the evening star. Now the evening star is at top, okay? Is a quick open and close with that, okay? And then it brings a seller with the same level, okay? So we also have the bullish engulfing, okay? This is the bullish. Now these are two that's next to each other, okay? The bullish engulfing is on the right, okay, which the green is on the right, and which the buyer, which is the green, and the seller is on the left. That's a bullish engulfing when they pretty much on the same level. And then now, vice versa, you have the bearish engulfing, which the bearish, the yellow, or not the yellow, the orange, or the red, however you have your colors, once again, because I don't want to confuse y'all, it's on the right. So that's a bearish engulfing, okay? I want y'all to understand that, okay? So I'm hoping that I'm covering everything and I could pretty much remember everything that I'm explaining to y'all. If not, I'll go in detail specifically on the information that you need to see, all right? So now, the best time to actually jump into a stock, I want y'all to understand, the best time to jump into a stock is when it's bearish, okay? Now, the way this works with the charts, okay, you have high highs and high lows and low highs and low lows. Remember that. High highs and high lows and low highs and low lows. That's the way to process the steps work when it comes to during the patterns, okay? Candlesticks and patterns in most cases, all right? So I hope y'all learning something today and y'all following my path. Now, when it comes to low highs and low lows, so we're talking more likely going towards the support. Now, the support is always the floor, is the lowest of the stock. The resistance is high, is double. So for instance, if Apple is at 127 now, right? Just for an example, and it was at 127 a week ago or 2 weeks ago. That's pretty much the highest it's been. Let's just say, for example, that's the highest it's been. Now the support is where I bought it in at, which is around like 109 or 113. But if it hit that several times, let's say if it hit 113 last week, 113 this week, it hit 113 next week, and that's the lowest it's pretty much went, that's considered a support, okay? So you always want to jump in at its support level so you can be able to make your money, all right? So once you notice the support, and this is the lowest that the stock has been for a couple weeks, you want to jump in there and do a call so that way you can rise it up to the resistance. And that's how you make your money, all right? So I'm going to show you all this stuff. I'm going to go into more detail. I'll make more videos about it just to refresh your memories and you know, reconfirm this information to the new people that's getting into the stock and that's learning about it, okay? I want y'all to understand your boy, Prophet Peoples, is here to help you. This is information that I will do, that I'm giving you everything that I do, okay? This is not something I'm putting a gun to your head to tell you to do or telling you that you have to do this. I'm not a stock advisor, okay? And I'm not an accountant. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman, all right? So remember, winners run with winners, Leaders run with leaders, and good followers always follow good leaders to become a good leader. All right? Peace and love, everyone out there. Remember, if you see negativity anywhere, run from it. Get away from it, okay? You don't need that around, all right? I want y'all to be safe. Have a great holiday. Peace and love to y'all. Your boy.